Hello and welcome to Round Glass Living. I'm Greta Hill and I'm really happy to be here with you. Hey, thanks for joining me for this meditation on keeping your heart open amid conflict. So have you ever been in the middle of a challenging or difficult conversation and felt your chest just tighten and clench up? Often when we're in a disagreement or when difficult emotions come up in a relationship, the tendency is to shut down or clam up and throw up a wall of defense as a protection mechanism. This is a really natural human response to conflict because most of us would kind of like to avoid conflict altogether. But we all know that sometimes there will be conflict in relationships. And sometimes it's with colleagues or with friends, sometimes with family members, and definitely in our most intimate relationships. Lots of people fear that conflict is some kind of an indicator about the relationship. But how we navigate the conflict becomes an even bigger indicator of the health of a relationship. Right? Different relationships bring up all kinds of challenges, and they can become triggers that make us want to run away and hide or just blow up in frustration. But having a difference of opinion or learning that you've hurt someone, feeling afraid, feeling unseen or unappreciated, these are just a few of the reasons that we might stiffen to protect our hearts. But when we can learn to breathe and stay open, even amid conflict, we are able to really hear one another with greater compassion and to navigate any conflict with true emotional intelligence. Meditation is a beautiful practice to help us develop the capacity to stay soft and centered, open and loving, no matter what difficulty arises. And so let's get settled in to meditate together. Please come to a comfortable seat, and you can sit cross-legged on the floor like I'm doing. I like to sit up on a cushion or a couple of pillows. You also might sit in a chair with your legs uncrossed. The most important thing is to be comfortable, to be at ease in your body, but lift up through your spine and definitely keep your heart space open. Now let's bring the palms up today and the first finger and the thumb together, and rest your hands into your lap. You're welcome to gently close your eyes to the degree of your own comfort. And take a moment as you turn inside to set the intention to take this time to really quiet the mind, to tend to your heart space, an intention to come to a mindful and loving presence with yourself. And as your eyes close, take a couple of deeper breaths. And let your belly stay really soft. Let's take 2 more deep breaths, allowing things to really settle here and now. Notice as you sit quietly how your body can start to breathe itself with no effort. So now resting into the natural flow of your breath, notice the coolness of the air as you inhale and the slight warmth of the air as you breathe out. Relax into each breath so that there's a steadiness and a calm. Breathing in and breathing out. Allow calm and ease to grow with every breath. As you continue to rest into your breath and feel the body breathe itself, allow your awareness to sense the energy of your physical body. Notice any places of tension. Notice any places of tightness or stress that you might be holding. And really move your awareness and move your breath into these areas. And with each breath, soften any thread of tension. And notice how when you make space to allow anything uncomfortable to be felt and open up, the space around it also gets bigger. And so we start by simply watching the body with a loving awareness, breathing into any places of tension of stress, allowing yourself to gently and sweetly open. And stay very present to any sensation, as well as any feeling or emotion that arises. And with this same loving awareness, bring attention to your heart center. Notice any emotions that might be present. And as you breathe space around your heart center, if anything uncomfortable arises, simply add more breath. I find it helpful to sometimes even place a hand right over the heart center and then place my other hand on top of that. So you might try touching your heart center as you breathe naturally. You might notice calm or pleasure. You might be carrying concern or sadness or grief. With loving awareness, allow the feelings of the heart to open. Notice as we breathe and feel all that arises, that the space around the heart seems to grow and expand. Allow your heart to open. Allow everything to be felt fully. Even in intensity, even if there's a conflict or stress present, you are the loving attention, the witness of all of these emotions. Continue to breathe naturally as your breath helps to ease and dissolve any tension or walls that have been built around your heart. Stay present to the sensations, to the feelings. Stay present to your breath as you continue to move breath and create space right around your own heart center. You are a field of pure love, of pure loving awareness. You are capable of feeling the discomfort, the tension, but staying spacious. Stay present. Stay loving and centered in your own heart space. Soften your belly, soften your shoulders. Any tension creeps into your body, continue to release it breath by breath. So we allow ourselves to feel everything, but centered in the breath, spacious in the heart. Allowing your breath to softly caress and release any tension that you might feel. And again, bring your left hand right to your heart center and bring your right hand on top of that. And take a couple deeper breaths here. What would it be like to live in this space, an open, soft, loving heart space? In any difficulty, in any challenge that arises, we can locate ourselves right here in the center of the heart. We'll take 2 more deep breaths. And then gently release your hands back down to your lap. And as you're ready, very softly allow your eyes to open up. So you bring yourself back right to our shared space. And take a few moments to really reflect on this experience. Right? What was it like for you? How are you feeling now? Every time we feel our hearts shut down or we find ourselves in the midst of a big conflict, we can use the breath to soften, to locate ourselves in the center of the heart, and then to communicate more compassionately from that place. Thank you so much for sharing this sacred time together. And please continue to explore and to deepen your meditation practice with us. Check out our daily live meditations at roundglass.com or on our app. I really hope to see you next week when we continue with our Monday meditations. Thank you so much and have a wonderful week.